Hey guys, it's Lady Bill Bannon coming to you from my car in the great state of Texas. Just wanted to touch bases with you guys. It's been a nice, relaxing weekend for me, but it's going to be back to the grind actually tonight. I have to make a little bit of money and then hopefully go to bed before 3 a.m., but we'll see how that goes. So I wanted to recap what happened this past weekend. Basically, I had to put the ex-husband. No, I don't want him to be my husband ever again. Excuse me for saying that. No, I had to put the ex-husband in his place. He tried to tell me what our divorce decree said about periods of visitation, and I referred him to the section in our decree that addressed some of the misunderstandings he had about possession during the summertime, and he immediately shut up and decided to ask me nicely and respectfully if he could pick the kids up at noon and drop them back off at 6. I told him yes. Now, in the days to follow, I let him know that I had stuff to do and that he needed to communicate with me if he was going to be early or late, and he did communicate with me. I let him know that I would be meeting him at the gas station down the road, and I expected him to have pull-ups and wipes for our youngest because I was no longer going to supply something that he should have for the children. He ended up having those pull-ups and wipes. Now, when it was time for me to go meet him back up at the gas station, I told him I was coming that way and expected the kids to be back at 6. Well, as I pulled in, the ex-husband, who I suspect to be pathologically narcissistic, rolled up. Now, he didn't tell me he was going to be early or that he was on his way, but hey, it's good that he was there early because I was able to pick up the kids and take them with me prior to 6 p.m. So, it was a win-win. I didn't have anything to say to him, really. The new supply did not get out of the truck. I'm grateful for that because it would have been an issue. Not that I would have reacted to her, because from now on, she doesn't exist. She just doesn't exist. So, guys, sometimes you have to stand up to that narcissist. You have to set up your boundaries and enforce them and get ready for a bad reaction. I certainly had a bad reaction when I first did it, but I stuck to my boundaries and kept to them, and I got the result I did. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to get this result every time. He might very well F up, well, I wouldn't say F up, but decide with the help of his his chosen pet of the moment, he might decide along with her to get contrary and buck up, but hey, I'm ready for him. I'm not playing games anymore. So yeah, I mean, you know your situation the best. You know the toxic people in your life the best. If it's dangerous to confront, I wouldn't say confront them, but if it's dangerous to make a scene, then oh well, I would say make a scene. If it's dangerous to, well, gosh, it's really hard because situations vary, and some of these types of people are explosive and can hurt you. Others will tuck their tails. The one in my life will often tuck his tail when I stand up because he doesn't like the confrontation, he doesn't like the drama, he doesn't like the stress. He would rather just bend over, and just take whatever it is I gotta tell him, than try to go against me and get even more stressed out to the point that he can't think straight and he's not able to do his job and stuff. So, yeah. He goes for the path of least resistance. So if you have a person like that who you know isn't going to immediately puts you in a precarious situation, then yeah, go ahead and stand up to him. You know, you can still stand up to him from a distance. I'll say that. You know, you can stand up to him from a distance. Do what you need to do to protect yourself and do what needs to be done. I do not feel like I should kowtow to the ex-husband. Excuse me, I was just adjusting that a little bit. Yeah, I don't feel like I should kowtow to the ex-husband, nor should I kowtow to the new supply, who I want to speak about for a minute. You know, I did in the past treat her like she was invisible when she was at the exchanges. I did not acknowledge her. I didn't look her way. When she got out of the truck, I went over to the ex-husband to hand him things. I wasn't interested in interacting with her, and that's how it has to be. She's not a female of my caliber. She's a coward, in my opinion. She is a coward. She doesn't like to face me head on. She gets flustered just like the ex-husband when I don't back down and I don't act nice and pleasant. You know, she'll get all haughty on me and act like she's the one of a higher class. Well, you know what? Honey, you are lower than low. Lower than low. And you'll find yourself under the dirt soon. Under the dirt that the narc is going to put on you. That he's dug up on you. That you have provided to him. Because, honey, I'm not going to hurt you. No. You're not worth it. You're not worth it, see? So, yeah. No one take that as a threat, okay? Because what the narcissist is going to do is they're going to take the things that you confess to them. They're going to take what they observe as flaws and magnify it when it is time to devalue and discard you. And you can decide to take them back after that point, but when you do, it shows weakness. It shows that you're compliant. It shows that you're good supplier. So they're just going to abuse you further. They're not going to stop and think to themselves, oh man, I'm not doing this person a solid right now. I'm not respecting them. No, they don't care. There's nothing to respect in their eyes. If you're willing just to take their abuse and forgive them, even though you shouldn't, in my opinion, you can forgive them if you want. If that's what your heart tells you to do, but you don't have to forgive them. Forgive yourself. If anything, let them go. But yeah, you can't bow down to these types of people. It's scary. It's nerve-wracking sometimes, I know, but you gotta stand up to them. And with that said, I'm here at Kroger, so I gotta sign off. I just want to give you guys that update. So thanks for joining me. If you like this video, hit the like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe to keep up with me, and hit the bell to get notified of new videos. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day and evening.